instruction video for the Google Sheets for stake primary presidencies. So when you open up your PDF, you go to the last page and then click here. And it'll take you to a page where you're going to make a copy of the Google Sheets. Click on there. Okay, once you get to this page, you are the only person that has access to this page. Nobody else has access to it until you share it. So this image is going to look a little different on yours. I haven't updated it yet, but this is where you'll find these instruction videos if you want to save them. Or you can delete this tab by going down here and clicking delete. Okay, you can come up here and update the name to be your ward primary name. And then when you are ready to share, you'll click over here on share. Okay, you can add people's emails here, or you can get the link. So come down here and anyone with the link, and then click editor if you want them to be able to type on anything, and then copy the link and put that in an email or a text and send it to the rest of your presidency. Okay. Let's go through these pages down here. The tabs down here will tell you which pages are included. So the ward calling page, you'll see we've given room for each ward in your stake so that you have quick access to who is in the presidency, and there's a spot for chorister and pianist if you need that. If you look over here on the left, there's these little plus and minus signs. If you click on them, they collapse. I like this just so that I can have everything at a glance, and it'll have the ward name here. So if I need to go to a certain ward, I can just click on it, and it's just easier to find. If you don't like the way that this is grouped, just highlight the group, come up here to view, group, and ungroup. And if you want to regroup things, then you go back and do group. The ward info page, this is a page for each ward in your stake. Each one is going to need a different page. So I've provided one here, and then you'll come down to this down arrow and duplicate this page and do that for each ward in your stake, and then you can change the name down here by double clicking on it and typing in the name of each ward. And that way you have it easily at a quick glance. You know which ward is for each page. Baptisms, there's a spot. So they're divided by months. There's a spot for each child's name, the ward, and then a check mark if you, for any reason, maybe you give a gift and you want to make sure that you check it off when you give that child the gift, or if you want to delete the check marks, you can highlight them, go up to format, and clear formatting. Nope, I don't know how to delete. You just delete. You just click delete. So highlight them and click the delete button. That's how you do it. Okay. Again, these are grouped for quick, easy access, so you can see them all at once. And if you want to type in the date of your baptism day, you can type in, January 3rd is the baptism day for that month or something. Okay, and all of this is editable, so you can reuse these year after year if you want this to be 2027, 2028, whatever you want it to be. The budget page. Okay, so right here you're going to add your beginning balance. So let's say your beginning balance is $500. And then every time you add an amount, so let's say you bought something that's $60, it will give you the current balance here. And this bar just shows you, it's just a fun little way to quickly glance to see how much you have left. So make sure that you don't delete any formulas in these. Just don't ever type in here. Just type your beginning balance here and then type down here. Your presidency meeting agenda, pretty self-explanatory. Same with your ward conference planning. You can change these to be however you want. This idea is to add who's going to conduct at the ward conference and who's going to teach at the ward conferences. You can list their names here. Oh, and here's the dates and the names of the wards that you're going to be meeting with them. And you could do one for each quarter. Again, if you want to duplicate it, you can duplicate it and add one for each quarter so you can remember which wards you've visited. This page is just a year at a glance, things that are happening. You can type in per ward or just overall for your stake. Looking ahead is for the following year, same idea. The music schedule, I've already added in the music for 2026, but there are spots to add more if as a stake you decide you want the children learning more. This is just an easy reference for you to have. And then also with the Come Follow Me schedule in case you need that. One of the things that you can do real easily with Google Sheets is you can print the pages. And since these pages are already really pretty, then your printed sheets will be pretty. So fill in the information and then come up here to File, Print. And you can choose landscape or portrait, fit to page if you'd like. And then you've got it all on one page. You can format it however you want, add headers and footers, a lot of options there. And then next, and you can go to print, and then you have pretty pages to pass out if you need to. If you have any problems or you get really stuck, I do suggest keeping the PDF that you bought and re-downloading a new Google Sheet. If you just really mess this up and you just need a whole new one, just re-download a new one. But we're also always here available to help, so please email us if you have any questions. Support@LovePrayTeach.com.